The deployment from the north to south has been increased by the Israel Defense Forces, be it the threat from the Hamas or the threat from the Hezbollah terrorists, and now the intensified operations are on from the down south to the north to decimate the infrastructure, be it of the Hezbollah group or of the Hamas infrastructure. And as we speak, you will see a major deployment of the Merkava tanks that has been done on the ground. These are the tanks that can decimate the enemy within no times, and also the BMPs that have been deployed here on the ground zero by the Israel Defense Forces. This clearly shows that how the Israel side is ready to give enemy a befitting reply. And the Israel Defense Forces, be it the air force, the ground force, or those from the top, that is the air and the naval force, they are giving a befitting reply to the enemy. And as we report from the ground zero, you will see a huge deployment of the Merkava tanks, the BMPs, the APCs, the armed personnel carriers that have been deployed from the center to the south side, as we report, heading from the center to south. And there a massive deployment has been done by the security forces. This comes at a time when the operations have been intensified to such a level that any attempt of the enemy can be foiled well within the time. Important to mention that more than 130 terrorists of Hamas have been killed in the past 24 hours, and many of the terror infrastructure has been decimated by the Israel Defense Forces in multiple airstrikes. The Apache attack helicopters have been inducted. Over a dozen Apache helicopters are carrying out airstrikes inside the territory of Hamas, and now the major crackdown is to now zero in the city of Hamas, the city that is the Gaza city, so that any attempt of the enemy can be foiled well within the time. With Vijay Surendra Rawat, Gursimran Singh from Israel Gaza border.